Alright, welcome back. It has been a while. I had a trip, but now we're back. And I think we're finishing this game today. At least the weird metal spiky lady said that we only have to kill her one more time. So we're going to find out and see if this is the end. So, I see you have returned to me. Weeks mean nothing in the mall forever. I never left your side. Hello, sneaky trolls. Yeah, definitely the perfect, for sure. It's definitely not just a bunch of arms and blades of the heart. Welcome. I think this is my first time seeing you, Lillian, in here. Oh, I'm ready to go back. Let's see. Let's get this last one done.
Each of us will finally know what we are.
Definitely. Yeah,
I will
I think
be
this is the
here,
last one then.
waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Again. I think this is like the
You're on
6th
a
time.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Spooky. Yes, we've already done all these. We're just gonna get straight to it. Here we go. Sweet. I've always wanted to awful monarch. Viva. I'm not gonna pronounce
It's
that.
the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the
Let's see, what are we gonna do
waiting.
this time? We've killed her straight off the bat. We've
We're
not
not
killed
gonna
her
go through
before.
with this, right? She's a
I
princess.
don't know.
We're supposed to
There's one more
save
path still to take.
princesses, not slay
I
them.
don't know what it is though.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking
Maybe
about.
we go down there without the knife. But we kill her with our hands. We haven't done that. I don't know if that's possible.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a
Same
pristine
furniture
blade.
every time.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yes, well, last time, I think we took it. I don't know. We're gonna go without it this time, again. We're gonna see if we can kill her with our bare hands.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Probably.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello?
Alright.
Is someone
So if we
there?
come down with a knife, then she's always very angry sounding.
Hypnotizing.
She just knows we have
It's
a
the
knife.
kind of voice
But
you only
if
have
we
to hear
don't,
once to
then
remember it for the rest of your
let's
life.
see.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
No, I don't need a blade. We're doing this with our bare hands this time. We're gonna lie. We didn't lie last time. This is the one I wanted to do, was lying.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd
I
be
don't need a
stuck down
blade.
here
We don't
forever.
need. We have claws. We're a bird, remember?
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard.
Yes.
It's a gamble.
Strategy.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Do you think she's gonna be able to tell we're lying?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Yes.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
This guy with head over heels the whole time until she turned into 1,000 blades last time.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Yes, yes.
Hi.
We know.
I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Nope. Not this
You
time.
were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake.
We figured that one out
Don't
already.
even try it.
Okay, well, I guess we only get one option then. Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Now she's suspicious. She knows. Oh, okay. I think we've already asked all these questions. What's your name? I don't know anything about you. For all I know. Yeah, I think we've asked all these. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. Hold on. We should kill her. We don't need the blade to kill her. I guess we need the blade to kill her. How about... We'll just go get the blade. We'll just go get it.
Thank you.
Oh, she's mad.
You turn back
We're
to
getting
the
the blade.
stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Oh, he said it in a weird way. That means the door's gonna close.
Where are you going?
Oh,
You can't just leave me here.
she's mad.
You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these
Definitely, man.
chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear
Let's
the
see, we're gonna
conviction
get
in her
murdered.
voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
But this is new territory.
She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I were you. You rush up to the
We're
first
back
floor,
up here.
grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all.
True.
You slowly creep down the
She's
basement
hiding around the
stairs.
corner.
It's
She has her
quiet.
own knife.
Where the princess
Oh.
sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed
Did she
arm.
chew through her
Its
arm again
quivering
like last
flesh
time?
still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen.
It's pretty disgusting.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot
It's a
bigger?
lot darker. Yeah, true. Oh, yes. Great idea. Let's just say hello.
Why don't you come closer? I have something to
Spooky.
show you.
She's lost an arm. I'm locked here down there. I'm locking her down there and letting her bleed out. No, let's finish it. We're gonna kill her herself. Maybe we did get smaller.
Eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her.
We're about to find out, I guess.
Where is she?
She's a spider. She's on the ceiling. Close the door behind you. Why is this the first option? Or the only option?
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place.
Why?
Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
That was a great idea. We've locked ourselves in with her. Investigate the arm. That sounds like a good way to die. Come on out. Let's just get this over with. Perfect.
I can wait. I'm very patient.
Ah, I see. Yeah, because during the first runs, there was always tons of options, and I took the time to go through a lot of the Explore ones. But now it's very few. I think this is the last run, though, because the Blade Lady last time said there's only one more kill needed. We'll venture into the shadows. Might as well
Step into the
explore.
shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you
So
from
she was behind us. Why didn't we just turn around? Maybe she was on the
The
plane.
velocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip.
This is like the other one. Is she gonna turn into like
Slips
a
from your
wolf
hand.
again?
Your one last means of defense, lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood.
Yep. No will to fight,
I
apparently.
suppose you just lacked the will to fight back. This is the end, isn't it? I'm
Yep.
afraid it is. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand,
What was I supposed
and
to do?
now
Wait.
look at you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Whoops. Oh, the beast. Oh yeah, this is like the other one. We had the beast before, but I guess the third chapter will be
You're
different
on a
this time.
path in the
Because this is
woods,
a new ending.
and at the
But
end
I
of
already
that
did this.
path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Horse looks the same though this time.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Whoa. Yada yada, we've done these. Not gonna turn around. Like, we're just gonna go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Oh yeah.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her
know.
power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe
Huh.
a word she says.
Maybe I haven't done
Does
it.
it
Maybe I
come
was
to life
confusing with
like a
something
bored
else.
mouse when it plays with its freedom?
But we've had this voice
Or is
before.
it just acting out its nature?
Huh.
I don't see
I
why
guess we'll
that
find out.
matters. A lie's a lie,
Maybe it was
and if
a
anything,
different ending
she's
that
the
we
one who's
did.
cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell.
Yeah,
That's
let's
a very
see.
roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe.
Proceed into the cabin. No, I don't think so, because the last one when I was doing the Blade Lady,
The
I
interior
had,
of the cabin is ruinous and
I said I
dilapidated.
was going to wait
It
forever,
feels like no one
so
has
then it
lived
just
here
saved
for
the
a
game.
long time.
I was waiting. That's
Wind
why I went
rushing
back
in
it
through
was straight to
cracks
the
and
Blade
holes
guy,
in the
the
wooden
Blade Lady.
walls. The only furniture of note
Although I
is
might
a
have one
termite
time
wooden
before
table
missed the save, but I
with
guess
a
we'll find
pristine
out.
blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it
Maybe I was
to
just
do this
mistaken,
right.
and I haven't done this one. I might recognize the hunted voice from when I did the one that just has multiple endings where you die over and over again. We'll just take the blade this time.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
True. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet.
Sounds
As if
disgusting.
you're descending into a jungle.
Okay, I don't think
If the
I
princess
remember
lives
this.
here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
She
Delightful.
seems almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager.
This guy is like the depressed guy.
You carefully make your way down the stairs.
Yes.
The last step
Oh, yeah,
gives
this is
way
different.
to
I
the
haven't seen
damp
this
earth
before.
floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness.
There was another
giving the
ending though. She had
illusion that
like
the room might stretch
wolf
on
feet.
forever.
So I guess that
You
wasn't the
brush
beast. That was
against
a
the
different
wide
ending.
leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere.
I think that's her right there.
You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess.
I mean,
She's
is her
certainly
character
not
useful at this
just
point?
a princess. You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters.
That was an accident. They do that a lot.
Her shining eyes appear between the leaves,
Ooh.
staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
Yeah.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right.
She doesn't look much like a princess anymore. True, true. Maybe that's what the Lion King needed, was a princess.
I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you
Is that
up.
turned southern, it sounds like?
The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Oh, well, okay. New explore options. We're just gonna ask where.
Anywhere.
Oh, I thought we were talking to the lion princess. Don't you hear that clinking? She's in chains again. We're fine.
We're not. Move.
We're just gonna keep not trusting this guy.
There's a
Oh,
shift in the humid air.
until we
and
die.
something more.
Whoa.
The princess lunges from the shadows, her maw unhinged and dripping, her eyes.
Maybe we should have
filled
trusted
with
them.
hunger.
Maybe he knew better than us.
She is too quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined to overpower.
Oh.
This is her domain.
We've been eaten?
You are devoured. I guess that's it then, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, no. This
Well-
isn't it.
Hold up, this is different.
You are in a
Oh,
dark,
we're just in the
sort of
stomach now?
place. A thick, fibrous
This is
line
interesting.
constricts
I
around
think that
you,
was gonna
its
happen.
sleek surface impossible to grip.
Or we're gonna stab her
Your
from the
hands
inside?
scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you. Your lungs can barely
Disgusting.
expand in such a tiny space. Not that the humid, finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at a time. The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin. You itch, then
Yeah,
sting,
you have a knife,
then
remember? Just
burn as the acid begins
right
its
into the
slow
stomach.
work.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
Oh boy.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move.
Whoa,
Her
that is the
footfalls
nasty
twisting
sizzling
you
sound.
helplessly about.
It's like bacon.
Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight. The burning grows stronger, and you can feel layers of you being peeled away.
But you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat, and I draped what was
That's,
left of you on my back,
Nasty.
and I threw myself against that door.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh, you hear the whine of straining metal.
I'm confused
With a
now.
pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her.
Are we inside of her stomach still?
Her
Is this...
chains. She's loose.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
constantly inside? Just always
Gravity pulls
inside
at you
her?
as you're hefted upwards. The distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison.
Oh, I see.
I learned from my wounds. You're alive now. We can leave together.
This is
Does that
wonky.
work? Could she free herself if we're alive in here? Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation
Yeah,
is grim?
did we forget that we
Stop
have a
it.
knife?
Dude, you still have that
Whoops.
steel claw.
Do something.
Tear through her before we are her. Survive.
True.
Or we could use it to make this quick for ourselves. If
Why
she
don't we
needs
just
us
kill
in
her?
order to leave, we could at least deny her that. That is a bad thing to do.
We're gonna listen to the hunted guy this time. Not survive? I don't know. Can you talk to the cabin? Hold on.
I
Interesting
understand
question.
it, and it understands me. Talking is for those who don't know how to listen.
The cabin is a sentient being? I think we want to survive. We already died once. We don't need to die again. You could have asked me before swallowing me
I
alive.
acted on my will, fledgling, and you acted on yours. The strong.
I wonder if we ask enough questions, we'll die
the
before we
weak
can stab her.
submit or perish.
Your body is
Oh,
violently
never mind.
jostled. The disruption
Oh,
causes
maybe.
burning skin to slop from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only assume
Ooh, our
is the
hands are
princess
looking pretty
pulling
nasty.
against the door to the cabin.
The cage is still locked.
I don't think we can talk our way
True.
out of this.
Yeah, let's
We are
just for now.
drowning in death. There's no more space for words.
Let's just go to the kill option. Take with the steel claw. Hold on. You can leave, just let me go slay yourself. We're not going to do that. We're going to dig.
Though you have little room to move, you use what strength you can muster to drive
Ugh.
the blade forward into the thick walls of tissue digesting you.
I
Nasty.
can feel you tearing through me, but are you swift enough for it to matter?
The pulling
Whoa.
returns banging as the princess desperately throws everything at the cabin door.
We're melting more.
Flesh screams as your
nasty.
reddened, spongy body is hit with fresh waves of blistering acid.
Wow, this
You
is like
can't
some
hold
sort
me
of loud.
forever.
Spit me out or I'll kill myself and nobody gets to leave. You need me to want to free you, don't you? You can't force me to let you out of here. Just because I want freedom doesn't mean I want to give you yours. We'll just keep digging.
You slice again,
Oh,
deeper,
is that her?
rooting through her meat with the tip of your
Yep.
blade, until at last it finds
It's
her
a weird
beating
looking heart. Pretty hairy. Oh, but I forgot before.
But will can never truly exceed the limits of the flesh.
Yep.
Your vision finally begins to blur, your eyes clouding over as they
Oh,
melt in their
it's a
sockets.
nasty thought.
What little
Just
air
aimlessly
remains
stab.
in this rancid stew of flesh and slippery organs is finally too foul to breathe, and your lungs mercifully give out before you have to suffer another burning,
died.
liquefying
We did, in
moment.
fact, not survive.
Everything goes dark.
Oh. Chapter 3, The Wilds. Interesting. Whoa. This
We
is
are a path in the woods.
this is very
We
weird.
have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us
Is this
from
the,
just beyond our edge.
one of the weirdest chapters? Yeah, it looks like it.
His gaze
This is very
pushes
weird.
against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching
Who's
to the
he?
places they need to reach.
So many unanswered questions. I want the answers
No,
now.
that's all wrong.
Oh, well, he's
You're
back.
not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here?
This guy always freaks out.
I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done?
So,
for things
are
to
we
be
still
like
inside here then?
this?
Because this looks like the big old empty nothing, but with some scribbled on trees.
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things
So,
that can
the narrator is who she is referring to.
He tries
But
to
who is the
stare
narrator?
with wide pupils.
Because we know
at
the
that
princess is
which
like
can
the
only
deity
be
person,
held from the corner
and
of
we're a
the
bird.
eye
But
or
who's
with
the
passing
narrator guy?
glance.
That's one of the big questions as well.
Shut up. The rest of you talk. What happened? What did you do? Can she hear us if
I
we
wonder
talk?
what new voice we got.
I can hear everything, little one, but you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no
Unless this is the new
place
voice.
where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here. Not anymore.
That's just because she devoured us and we dissolved away. We don't even exist
Just
as
a
a
thought
body
now.
anymore.
Abstract idea.
We're still here, though. And if we're safe, isn't that better? She ate you, and now you're convinced that you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't
Right.
understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
No.
I guess that's it then.
Oh, nope, there's the new voice.
This is us now. We're the woods.
I think we've had this voice before. I can't remember though. This thing watching us. What is he? Yes,
I'm
it's
not
the narrator.
watching you, I'm trying to help you.
Third time.
That's not an answer to our question.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is
I wanna
something
know.
other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
Is he a bad guy?
I do want that.
Was he
only
the true
because it's
enemy?
in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
Oh, really?
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together. She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
There's not really much to do here. I've had enough of this guy. How do we stop him? Okay, let's say I want to stop her. What do? I feel like I can't do much of anything right now. Why should anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being this. Wow, there's a lot of options. Do nothing. You know what? We're gonna go to this one, the skeptical one. Okay, let's say I want to stop her. What do I
You can start by remembering that you exist, and not as some part of a Gestalt entity formed
Will the
with
world
the
change after
princess.
this? Like, is it gonna
You
become more
exist
real?
as your own self, complete with your own physical body separate from hers. I'm not so sure about that. We were something like that once, but now? And if thinking about that isn't enough to startle you back to reality, consider this. The
Consider.
princess ate you last time. Stop passively
Vibing.
vibing with a literal predator and remember that you're enemies. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
Oh, so hurtful.
We can't
Uh-oh.
go back to that. We can't go back to the
She did
fear
not
and
like
the
that.
hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so
That's
far away right now?
Big mood swing,
So
miss.
petty. We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
I can feel a thumping, a heartbeat.
Is this her stomach still? Her
Like a distant terror
correct
that
stomach?
keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Please, stop. If you let it in,
Let what in?
we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it.
But there's nothing to look at. Just getting mad. Bury it now, or gaze at the terror in your heart. Oh, whoa. Let's see. I don't know what to do. Nope, we're just gonna gaze at it. We're not gonna listen to her.
Please, don't make us remember how I was.
And just like that, you
Oh.
start to fall apart.
Well, I know it's not literal look, but
I can remember
it's
it
still
now.
pretty funny.
I didn't like being eaten.
Oh, we're
I'd forgotten
remembering.
how much it burned. And the air was so hard
Let's
to
see what's
breathe.
gonna happen.
She didn't care. As you remember the terror and pain you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something
Oh,
else.
what's going to happen?
You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form
Hey,
and
this
a
is
mortal
trying
body.
to form what we believe.
There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be. I don't like this. It's better for us to be the woods.
Are we going to be in the
I
woods?
don't want to go back.
Or is it all just gonna...
No,
Whoa.
I devoured you. I won.
He is
I put
happy.
things back the way they were supposed to be.
Some
Whoa.
division, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were.
This is a cabin.
A cabin comes into being
Whoa.
among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole.
Well, I don't... Well, yeah, I rejected it. She was trying to kill us that time.
And then you
Whoa.
find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be.
I don't think your ribs are supposed to look like that.
At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're
Now,
filled
do
with
we
a
go
sense of
back on it
purpose.
and not kill her?
Strike
Is that
her.
an option?
End this.
Do we just let her
once
stay
and
there
for all.
with her heart open?
I feel empty, don't you?
We're just like her, and she's just like us. We never should have left
This
her.
guy is regretting.
I feel safe. She isn't dangerous
This
anymore.
guy isn't
We
regretting it.
could leave her. We could both live.
What about
Do we
Hero?
have to do this?
Ah, I see.
You have to. You know you have to.
Slay the princess or cut her free? I never wanted to kill you, not really, but we can't be the same thing as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us or slay her. We're gonna do this first option. We're gonna cut her free.
It'll pass. If you
Oh,
think I'm going to let
I
you
forgot.
free her, you
Mr.
haven't
Narrator
really
here
come.
can apparently just control us.
And that other thing is, we'll just have to wait and find out when it happens. Ignore him. His words only confuse us.
How do we cut her free? She seems to be pretty much part of the tree.
You're tired, aren't
Do we
you?
just cut down the tree?
No, I'm not. I'm... Fine. Whatever.
No.
You cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy.
That is nasty.
Good luck getting her out of here. I think we are happy,
Oh.
actually.
I
We might
mean,
not
I'm
be
glad
apart,
she's
but
happy, but
being around her is almost the same. Almost.
it's pretty nasty.
I didn't think you would do that after
Is she gonna kill us now?
It's so
Oh,
cold
she
without
said.
you.
Maybe we shouldn't have rejected her. Oh, there are the hands. But you don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone.
And these guys are
Where did she
together.
go? Should we try and find her?
Yeah.
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end. Oh, which one do I think I've done both of these. You know, we're just gonna say it's gonna be okay. Just trust me. You've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
The end of you.
Thin reeks of death. I don't want to look at us.
It's not the end. It's on the other side. It's going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. We're going to go first. This is the end. But it's going to be
If you say so,
for our inner voices.
we'll trust you. I'd like to be somewhere nice. A mercy.
Broke the mirror. What will we look like this time? You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh, nothing. We've deleted ourselves. We have nothing. There's nothing to see. Oh, but never mind. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see a figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Is that behind us? Explore. Are you me? Oh, this is the first time we've gone to ask the mirror a question.
I think you know what I am.
Oh, that's the narrator. He's a bird, or is he the mirror? A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Whoa! Whoa, let's get the bottom down here. And then another crack forms, then another, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. This is definitely new. Whoa! That's the bird. Well, lost eyes. Oh, we get to ask the narrator question. We're asking all the questions. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator.
What's
Yes.
that here?
I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Plenty. Oh. Oopsie. Oh, wait. The mirror broke again? Do I only get to ask a certain amount of questions? What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions. I'm not going to waste a question on that. Where are you? Are you something like
I'm
me?
nothing like you.
Oh, never mind.
I'm an echo. Likely one
Go.
of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
I'm assuming you're not all the same person. Yep. You only get a few questions, I guess. Others like you, you've said something like that. Has every narrator really been different? Wow. So many questions. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? That's a pointless question. I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you a part of me or are you something else? Met you many times. Have you been the same you all along? If you made me, then why am I? But he didn't say he made us. I wasn't supposed to say all this, was I? What is the princess? Did you make her do? That's a good question.
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Interesting.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end
Weird.
just yet.
Oh, what? It's not the
You can still destroy her and save everyone.
probably
You
one
were
of the
made to do
important
this
sentences
single
in the
task,
game.
and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Wait, so is he not going to be here next time then? Are we going to have to play through it one more time and there's just not going to be any narrator? I just have to make the choices myself. If I destroy her, would I be alone? Why would you want me to destroy the concept of transformation? Do you have anything to say for yourself for all of this hubris? After everything you've done to us, do you think... So many questions! Do you know what that things won't just be worse if I destroy her? What would it be like to live in a world without her? Others like you... Well, wait, these are all... So these are the questions you put before. Yeah, no kidding. We just need him to stop breaking. I want to ask him. Why would you... We're gonna ask this one. No, we're gonna... Hold up. We're gonna choose a good question here. Wait, what was at the bottom? There was more questions on here. Oh, I can just destroy the mirror and not ask anymore? Actually, that's a good question. You call this place a construct. What is it supposed to do? Or, too many questions. The people out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them? We're gonna ask this one first.
It was
You're just
supposed to
calling it
keep the
a
two of you
construct.
trapped here until the job was done. And it was supposed to guide your hand to help you see things through.
Oh boy.
The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both you and her into a new world.
Interesting.
But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to
So
work
he
like that anymore.
this in here for something. That's why. Okay, hold on. I need to take a small break. So I will be back in a moment. Alright, let's see. Let's ask more questions. Okay, let's call it. I'm gonna ask that question about the people outside. It was wow, so many questions. It was about the outside. The people. Oh, that's a good question too. Yeah. People. Yeah, let's ask this
Of
one.
course not.
Alright,
The only way
then.
this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing.
Oh, never mind.
The bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion.
Oh boy.
When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Too many questions to ask. Every time I ask something, those are pointless questions. It's just a waste. So you do know about other things. So many of the times I met you that denied it as even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me? Probably to keep it working. We can guess the answer to that one. You made me, then what am I? Wait, what was the other question? What is my true identity? Let's see.
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Oh, so we're a god. Also a deity like the other lady. This is the long quiet, though. That's what they called it, at least. Another piece is broken. If you made us, then I want you to know that this has been torture. Do we waste a question on this? All of this is you? So everything is me. This is just all me. Except for this guy, right? Unless he is also me. It's interesting. I always knew I was special. Definitely. Others like you. I have so many questions. Oh, except for her. So it is me and her. I see. That makes sense. She also kept saying stuff like that, like it was just the two of us and that's it. Everything was just the two of us. Except she speaks in a really hard way to understand. Why couldn't you have told me all this from the start? I would have helped you destroy her. Of course you are special. The only question is, are you oh, I see. Probably a bit of both. Maybe. Wait, was there another question down here I wanted to ask? I'm pretty sure Denta's good, actually. Important, even. That's a good question.
That's your
Well,
belief.
good question.
There's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot
Hmm.
die. So you can't grasp.
I don't know. My voice is seem to grasp the concept pretty well. Piece is broken. If you made us, then yeah, let's ask this one. If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
But why? Oh, that's all you're gonna say? If you made us, do you want to have anything to say for yourself? All this hubris, you know that things won't just be worse by destroying her. I don't want to be a god, I want to be me. So many. So many questions for you. I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Well, help now. We're not gonna ask that one. Oh, okay, this one. Are you a part of me or are you something else? We're gonna see.
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
I guess this needs 2 more questions left. Gotta choose one. There's only 2 big pieces left. Versions of you. You've said that before, so I really was meeting different yous. Wait, let's all at the bottom. Who cares about dying? But I've died plenty of times. What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can we just stay here together and leave people out there alone? How am I supposed to destroy an abstract concept? That's a good
With
question.
some amount of difficulty. But you're an abstract concept yourself. It would have been preferable if you had destroyed her within the confines of the construct, but when I shaped the 2 of you, I made sure
So,
that you were
if you wanted me to destroy even shape her in the first place? Last question. Oh, never mind. I ran out of questions already, I guess. I can lie and not destroy her? We gotta decide who's the good guy here. The narrator who doesn't want death to happen, or the lady. Okay, there's only a few now. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Rest easy, in the live version. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks of all this. Say that to the animal. So I guess, do we have to play the game a second time to get the second, the not killing her version? Because I think I'm going to destroy her this time. I mean, the game is called Slay the Princess. Gotta follow it up with destroying her. So, yep, we're not going to slay her, and I want... Oh no, not that one. What was it? First. Oh yes, rest easy, I'm going to destroy her.
Are you lying? I can't tell.
No, that one wasn't the one.
But I've said my piece. My time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Right now, you just decide what you're going to tell him. Oh, so that doesn't affect anything then? As the final fragment of Clutch, you see yourself with newfound clarity. Oh, that's the fourth again. Oh yes, all of this is you. The narrator was right. You are the one quiet, vast, and nascent. I've never heard that word before. Nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. Bring the wounded wild to her? What? Oh, that was that thing. That was me. Okay. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh. Is the construct thing falling apart? Are we dying now? Oh, never mind. That was not. Whoa. Is she like a cherubim now?
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Is it very bright?
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. Do you know about the echo? I don't know. I don't know. We were gonna destroy her. That was the decision. Well, we'll see. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. But let's do that one.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call
So
me
she
the
knew all this as
shifting
well.
mound, a pale
He
imitation of what
outsmarted the
I've
narrator.
chosen.
Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no
Won't
mind.
destroy her. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature.
Well, apparently, yeah.
isn't it?
And that's except for the decision I made to walk away.
Into two. He gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Interesting.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you
Fair.
open the final doors to our liberation?
I think we're gonna side with her. Oh, wait. More questions to ask. And hopefully no time limit this time. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of
really?
beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Let's see. Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions that I need answers before I can make a choice. Well, no, you don't need them. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. At least any of these actual questions. If you're always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it.
Maybe. But I guess we'll see.
Violence and passion are dances that both
you not
of us know
acting?
well. If this is
Wait,
what
this
it
was not the
takes to
goal.
unite you,
I was just trying to
then
understand.
so be it. A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves.
This was
A
not
shade of a
boss
beautiful
fight.
beginning we can never
This
return
was
to.
not a boss fight game. All I did was make choices.
You knew me, and I knew you, even more than either of us know each other now.
I wasn't trying to start a fight. I just wanted to understand.
But you
Sort
did
of.
not
Oh, I,
choose to end me.
that makes
We
more
were
sense.
still one, but we were also separate, and we were free. We were as we are. Will you excise that part of yourself now that you see me from yet another angle?
Yes, I just wanna see. Address this vessel's statement directly. Wait, appeal to your shared humanity, or reject her authority. Argue your independence? Reject her perspective. These decisions got a lot more complicated than they were before. It was just kill or not kill. Speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. Are these all just rejective? I address this. Let's explore. Oh, it can? Okay, good. That's what I want to know, because I know some of them don't work that way. But okay, good, because I want to see. You were a part of me. Oh, I see. It says return. You were a part of me. I couldn't bring myself to hurt you. I couldn't bring myself to hurt you then, but maybe I should have. Or I missed what it was like to be together. Can we go back to it? Actually, I think we're ready the first one. I think I like this option the most. You were a part of me. I couldn't bring myself to hurt you.
All things are connected through me and through you. To harm me is to harm yourself, is to harm everything. The truth of that moment remains our truth.
Oh.
Boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles.
Oh, yeah, it's the robot
You are gory
lady.
You are a body again. And you
This is the one that had like 18 endings and had tons of voices in my head. I think that one was pretty freaky.
On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts or not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, and alive and dead all at once.
She sounds like a voice you would hear in like a children's game that's way too excited about whatever they're doing.
You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me.
Oh.
You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives.
I don't think she's happy.
Yet it is all
What,
so
freaky?
far
That was
beyond
not
you.
perfect.
I pushed you
I
to
much prefer
heights you never would have
this
reached without me.
five-faced deity than the metal plates. Address. Oh, so I get it. There's stop the fight early to surrender. No, I wanna. Well, now that we're in the fight, I might as well go all the way. I might as well look at all the perspectives. I want all the answers. Address this vessel's statement directly. If you hadn't snatched that body away, we would have killed each other. You were self-destructive. It felt so good to finally win, even if it was going to cost me my life. Even if the journey was agony, the end gave the struggle meaning. Maybe this one. Even if the journey was agony, the end gave the struggle meaning.
And even then, what we saw was not an
Well,
ending.
no, it was an
When
ending,
I
but
thought I had
it was a
reached
big
an
ending.
unconquerable peak, you showed me how much further I could still climb.
Is that not a good thing?
A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We
Alright, this is the one where
revolving and
we-
revolving around each other.
What happened?
Forever
We were
stuck in
going to
place.
save her,
We both
but the
know
narrator
and
made
yet
us
we
kill
both
her.
don't.
I think that's what this
Each
one
of us
is.
watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever.
Was it?
You let me move.
Yeah,
and I
because see,
slammed
look,
the
she
door.
has like
But that is not
the
the
wolf
end.
nose.
And both of us must face our partner once again. The barbs twist deeper, but they do not have to.
This is the one I thought was the beast.
Change is to
See,
have
she has the tail.
potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
I think we're just gonna keep addressing the statements directly. The witch. Oh, that's right. That's right. I think we're just gonna keep addressing it directly because I like the story. If there are no endings, there are no limits. If there are no limits, then there's no difference between growth and decay. Philosophical answer. I have already come so far. What more is there left for me to see? With time, we could have been better. We'll do the first one because that one makes the most sense.
Meaning
In my
lies
opinion.
in experience, and experience lies in contrast. Abandoning one's search is not the same as
I hope I'm
losing
learning
the
this
capacity to
right.
discover. I am contrast itself. To reject
Ooh.
me is to reject the shape of everything. Do not use words to reduce that which your eyes know to be irreducible.
Okay, I forgot which one we did this. Oh,
Your lever drives a stake into your body, and another.
that's right. This is the one where
and
we
another.
didn't kill
One
her. We
is so
saved her.
hard because I can't stand to see it go. But the
Yeah,
stakes
this
are
is the only
meant
one
to
she looks nice in.
You had a desire, and you You lifting me and me lifting you, forever and ever, consumed by true belief there was nothing that could hold us back.
I see. Explore. We're gonna look at this. I was blinded by a bush, and we both know that. And that feeling back, that feeling Apple left me. Very simple answers here. We'll go with that feeling never left me. We'll do that one.
Then there's
I
no
think
need
that's
for
good.
you to fight what we are. Whenever you're ready, we can leave together. Hand in loving hand.
Interesting. But I still want to see the other things. Oh, interesting. I won't leave with you not until you see things from my perspective. I'm ready. I want to leave with you. Stop the fight early. I don't want to stop early. I want answers. And if I die at the end, too bad.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I
Good,
will
because
give
I want
you
to ask all the questions.
time in the world.
This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh yeah, that one was a lucky one.
Is it their body? Is it all?
I think this is the one where she just killed us every time. Because we were scared. Was this the first one we did? It might have been the second one.
When it is all gone, do you still have
It was either the first ending or second ending we did. Or I did.
A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that feel it.
Oh wait. No, this is the one where I just killed her straight up, I think. I just went straight in and killed her. No words or anything. So I think this was the second ending we did. Address this vessel's statement directly. I am not my body, but I feel my body suffer. I am not my body, but perhaps others are theirs. I don't fear death, not anymore. But what am I if I am not a body? We'll go with the first one. I'm not a body, but I feel my body suffer.
Do you suffer now? Let go of what you think yourself to be
I just want the
and
answers, lady.
exist.
Alright, let's see. Whoa! Okay, I guess maybe that was the first ending we did? I don't know, because this is different. As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable.
Did we lose the
Everything that
password?
is exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
Hmm.
There is no conflict.
She's not happy.
There is no center.
Maybe we should have surrendered.
Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Explore. Oh, new options. Okay. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? Okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry, Slated Princess. You are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. So many options. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free, so that's like stalemate, I guess. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. You think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. That's the most interesting option in my opinion.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Oh boy.
Whatever you're trying to do right now,
Oh,
you don't have to do it alone.
he's back! Which hero are you? Ooh. Yeah, that's us.
All of them? I
Oh,
assume
so
in the same
he's
way
like
that
the narrator
you're
was as
all
well.
of you.
We get our voice back. Maybe we're gonna win the boss fight. What about the other ones though? Oh, you were going for a heart. Oh. Right. Give me one moment. We will finish this boss fight, but I need to go do something real quick. Otherwise my girl will not be happy with me. No, not girlfriend. Grandma. Wait, we're back. We're continuing. Alright, I'm all of them assuming the same. Okay, we already did that. You have no idea how good it is to hear you. That's a good
It's good
answer.
to be
I'm just
here.
gonna go with that one.
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there.
Oh, this is what you meant by saying you're going for her heart. Let's go,
It's
buddy.
time to resume our dance.
Are we gonna go back to the first ending now?
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
No. Oh, that's an actual option. I can do this out here. No, I'm ready. We're just
Then
going
let's
for
go.
teamwork all the way. Whoa. Super basic sketches. Well, there's the cabin.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started.
Theme
but
is
I guess it's a little
stream?
after that,
Is it?
isn't it?
Hold on. What's happening? Is it working well? Let me check here. Sometimes video just hangs. Huh. Weird. Hold on. Let me look. Let's see. Sometimes it just hangs. Let's find out. That's weird. It shouldn't be doing that. Right now, okay, and sometimes it freezes. I'm not sure. My Wi-Fi does cut out sometimes, so that might be why. But we're near the end, so I think maybe it should be fine, and I'll try to fix it for the next stream. I think, yeah. Right now it seems to be going smoothly, at least on my end. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that, but I'm doing my best here. Okay, let's continue. And if it keeps cutting out, you can tell me. Or, well, now I have the stream pulled up on my other monitor, so it should work. And I'll be able to see if it starts lagging a lot. Alright. And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? True.
Do you need me to describe?
Oh, it's weird out there. No. I'd like that for old time's sake. Is it just you and me? Does anyone else make it to the cabin? Is the narrator really gone? Take the blade. Yeah, no, we're gonna do it for the funny.
Of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin,
He's not good
yeah?
with this.
There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows.
Yes.
There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
Oh, yeah, we broke that a long time ago.
And
It's
I know
been
you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
True. Take the blade.
That's probably for the
I'd
best.
rather listen to this guy
This
than the
always seems
narrator,
to
to
give
be
us more
honest.
options than not.
Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Lots of ladies behind the windows. Yeah, too many. Is the narrator really gone? Well, yeah.
It's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood.
No
Pretty
kidding.
sure he got obliterated.
We obliterated him by asking questions. I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone. It's funny, after everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go. Fair.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fair.
complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Yeah. Okay, enter the basement. We're going to... I don't know. We're going to find out.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first
Yeah,
time
she was
we
mad
heard
because
this?
I had a knife in my hand.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that.
Yeah.
A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Continue down the
And
stairs.
down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Oh, all the ladies are
And
outside
there
that window
you
too.
are, knife in hand. It really brings me back.
Oh, she's not locked
Have
up
you
this
given
time.
up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me?
Maybe.
You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. why don't we chat a little before I go?
Good idea. Oh, hold up. Is she going to kill me? She looks sad though, so maybe not. We'll sit with her, just to get more questions. Oh, okay. I thought there was a trick. Explore. I don't think I want to be a god. Good answer.
Honestly,
Good question.
Me neither.
Is she now down to earth? She's not all high and mighty now? Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
So the one out there is not who you thought you were. Oh, I see now. I see how the stream sometimes cuts out, or well, cuts out a lot as of right now. Oh yeah. Very jumpy. Okay, hold on. Give me a moment. I'll see what I can do. Back at it. No, I feel like okay. I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this. Let's see.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure
Yes,
something out?
this is what we want.
What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right?
Well, maybe not that.
So
That's pretty
make me put
boring.
it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened.
That's a boring ending.
Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure
That's not what I want. Would resetting it do anything to help them, the people out there? If you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
It's not boring. Fair, it isn't. But I remember. The levels of remembering is very wonky. But true, I guess it would be boring if they didn't remember. But what if they did remember eventually? I don't want to forget you. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually. True, we would.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
True. I don't want to forget you. If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't... how do we know we haven't done this before? That's a mistake. This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Is there any other way? I take it all back. I don't want this and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god? I don't want to do that. Okay, then let's do it. I know, not that one. I'm sorry, but I can't do that. Slay the princess or just kill her. There's gotta be a middle ground here somewhere, right? Like, in the middle. Like, We'll just keep exploring.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care. But it seems important to you.
She's surprisingly a lot nicer than usual. If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before? Oh, that's what the heck. Okay.
I don't think that's something we'll
Fair.
ever get to know. But odds are we've
I
probably
did take the
done it
knife.
before.
I did take the knife. But do we actually go through with the plan? How do you know that things will end worse? What if when I make my way back here I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you.
I see.
And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
Is this... Oh, I guess this is just all one big love story. Fair. We'd have to decide to do this every single time, forever. Eventually something is going to be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
I don't want to kill her. This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Yeah, but is there any other way? Yes, let's ask this
You
one.
brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought the knife. I take it all back. I don't want this. I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god? Okay, then let's do it. You're leaving us. You know what? We'll ask the first question.
Yeah, I think it's too
Oh,
late for
never
that.
mind.
Maybe next
So I guess we have to choose. So we either kill her, or we just reset everything and do it all over again. Well, I guess there's a third option to just be merciless. This is a hard question. I'm guessing if we do this one, it just restarts the game completely. And I'll have to go through it all over again to get a new ending, which I probably will do anyways, but... But I want to know what happens if we kill her. But I don't want to kill her. Hard choices. Let's do it. What happened to the hero guy? Why can't he come back? He was helpful. I think we're gonna kill her. We're gonna kill her. And then next time, we won't kill her. I don't know. We'll find out. Too bad. Already killed her.
Both. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out.
Oh, we're gonna see.
Despite our differences, I've always loved you.
Now I feel
I
bad.
wish you nothing but
Shouldn't have
the
killed her.
best.
But I didn't want to just reset everything. That's boring. I wanted an interesting ending. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have killed her. I should have just surrendered in the very beginning. But if we surrendered in the beginning, then she wouldn't be like this. You blink and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. I shouldn't have killed her. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left each of you with a piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended. Things continue on. I do feel bad. I feel horrible. I'm gonna have to play through the whole game again just to make things better.
She's gone.
Oh,
And I don't
there's
think
the
she's
hero.
coming back.
Where were you when we had to make this decision? No, she's not. A small part of her is with us.
Is that
True.
a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter. We don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
Well, let's see. Leave the cabin. You leave the basement behind. Oh, it's just nothing up there. And then the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
We shouldn't have killed her. This is a bad decision. We shouldn't have listened to the narrator. The path and the woods outside are an empty canvas, but there's even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death. It's gonna be super boring and bland, isn't it? Set yourself free. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. Feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. Yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Sad. Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All that unyielding tension gives way. Whoa. Ah, that looks like the sun. And then the shattering, you are free, and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality, a new absolute reality, and one forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. This doesn't seem like a good ending, guys. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world, probably because there's no one in it.
It's finally over, isn't
Oh.
it? But all of us are still here.
Mr. Broken's back.
I
Oh,
knew
the
we'd
pullback.
finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
You were here to see this whole photo. Yeah, this is interesting.
We really did
I didn't think it was
win,
gonna end like this
didn't
at all.
we? We're the
Guess we
house
won.
now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running.
Yeah, this looks like a world with nobody in it, though. That's pretty boring. I would have rather just restarted.
Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind
People are
up
still
siding
here
with
for
him?
death, but that doesn't look like an earth or anything. That just looks like a big ball of fire.
The whispering and the coercion.
We have changed. That's boring. Why did they do this? This is dumb.
Horrible about being alive.
Change in death is what makes things valuable.
I could get used to
What makes
this.
a lot of things valuable.
That wasn't very hard at all.
All the voices are chiming in.
Speak for yourself. Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order. We are the pecking order now. I hope this was all worth it.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm
I agree with
personally
this guy for once.
inconsolable. Lucky for us, you have
It's the
forever
sun,
to get
actually.
over it.
Then it's what we're standing on Earth.
Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better.
Here, here, to
To
our
our
vanquished foe.
It's good to be back.
Do I get to see the people
Now
at
we just have to
least?
figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem.
But yeah, this
We can
makes
do
it
that.
sound like
Yeah?
we're the only ones.
Yeah.
There's no death because there's
We
no,
can do that.
it's just me. And we can't die, so. Oh, and that's the end. That was a good game. Oh wait, did he voice every single voice in the head? That's crazy. I thought it. I mean, I knew some of them were the same, but I felt like some of them would have been different. Forever is not long enough. I don't know. Forever's a pretty long time. And pretty boring too. But yeah, that's the end of the game. I've been streaming for a while now, so I think I'll probably end here. And either next stream I will either play it again for another. It's soon people are there. Yes, you're not alone. I see. Well, at least that's something. But it still doesn't look like to finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. That's the achievement. I don't know what that means. Yes, there were literally only 2 voice actors. That's crazy. Talent over song. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Good night, and the world's free from death. Oh, and then an option to join all these things. I am not going to. Play our other game. There's a different game. Hold on. I'll check that out later. But return to the main menu. Alright. That is, well, at least, I guess this is the bad ending, technically. I don't know. It said, the achievement said the good ending doesn't count. So I'm guessing this wasn't the good ending. But I think I'm going to play this game again and get the other endings. I don't know how many endings there are, but we're going to get them all. Scarlet Hollow. Oh, is that the other game? Sounds interesting. I'll have to check it out because this game was super good. I enjoyed this a lot. But yeah, that's it for now. I will stream another day, and either we'll continue Slay the Princess to get another ending, or I'll play like Zelda or something. We'll find out. I'll decide. But yeah, that's it for today. So thank you for watching. It was very fun to have you in chat, and very helpful too. Very knowledgeable about this game. Alright, see you next time.